My name is Brandon Bodie Denton. I first founded this permaculture adventure program in 2012, and we've been running it for the last 3 years.
I'm Kim. I'm from New York, and I'm here because I love nature, and yeah, Nepal's amazing.
The permaculture adventure is an opportunity for people to experience the landscapes of this Annapurna region of Nepal, experience the villages, and form deep connections with the people here in a way that many tourists don't get the opportunity to do. And at the same time learn permaculture through practice and serve local communities in the process.
Hi, I'm your planet. You might know me from such places as the one you inhabit. I'm the air you breathe and the land on.
My name is Bhupen Paijapun. I was born in Pokhara and raised in Kathmandu. Now I'm here in countryside because I'm not sure about what food I'm eating out there. So yeah, getting back to countryside and trying to spread the knowledge of nature.
So personally, I first came to Nepal in 2003 after I had already been studying Sanskrit and Tibetan and Hindi languages for a few years in the university, and my reason for studying them was a personal spiritual path. And as part of that path, I came to really deeply appreciate the Mahayana Buddhist ethic of not only practicing ahimsa, which is a vow not to be harmful, to create harm to any kind of other sentient beings, but on top of that, vowing from the depths of your being to be as beneficial as you possibly can in every circumstance. And I've come to truly believe that permaculture is essentially the same as that Mahayana ethic. Permaculture is attempting to be restorative in every sense. So bringing our current situation to a more positive situation. And I believe that as a species, we need to come together to do that if we want to continue to enjoy the quality of life that we have and that previous generations have had.
We trek between these different regions, different villages, in order to get a taste of the true diversity that exists within such a small area in the Himalayas. We start in Magdi district in Tatupani, where the climate is subtropical and most of the people are Magar people. And then we move up to Lower Mustang, the villages of Larjung, Kobang, Marfa, where we get to experience a different kind of culture, which is Takali culture, and then even Tibetan culture. And these people have unique ways of life that we learn from, and unique building techniques and ways of living within their environment. So permaculture is all about adapting to the environment and buffering any of the extreme conditions of a climate. So in the permaculture adventure, we get to really see this in action and learn different techniques of living within different climates. It's like the skin of a garden or of nature, of soil. Nature never really leaves bare soil, you know.
How does stuff get watered here? Is it being artificially watered, or is it you just relying on underground water?
The Nepali people traditionally have been really doing permaculture in that sense. Coming from the Hindu Nepali tradition, one of the biggest festivals, Dasayan Tihar, in the fall, comes after monsoon, and the marigold is planted all throughout the year in order, so there's many, many marigolds that are bright orange and yellow and golden color. There's many varieties that are coming up in October and November around the Tihar holiday. And Tihar, ultimately, at the last day, is the Deepawali festival, the festival of lights, which honors Lakshmi. And so the marigold flower becomes associated with the goddess Lakshmi because she brings prosperity to people and health and so forth. But the marigold itself, we know from science, it emits perethrin. Well, if you're planting marigolds and celebrating a huge marigold festival in honor of the prosperity that's given to you by Lakshmi, you're creating that link between protecting your true wealth, which is the wealth of your grain, from harmful insects. And so the more you honor Lakshmi with the marigold in Nepali culture, the better your grain will come out, and therefore you'll be more prosperous.
I'm Nikki from New Zealand. For me, it's about caring for our earth, so working with the natural systems that already exist to be able to support the natural environment.
Nature means everything. It's infinite. We can't get any. It's infinite, always, and always has been. Sacred for people and people's lives.
I think ultimately it just means really being at one with nature and just being humble and knowing that the earth has so much to show us, and sit back and let her do her thing. You know?
I'm super excited about putting some of what we've learned into practice. I'm looking at setting up a property myself, and I'm going to use the permaculture principles and create a space that's really peaceful and filled with harmony for those that come to enjoy it.
I think the most important thing to take away from a permaculture design course is the importance of observing. There's a lot of detailed information that one can learn, and the permaculture design course is really just a gateway into all of that information, and then it's a lifetime journey of learning about living systems. But the first step is observation, and if somebody can really learn how to observe in a landscape, in a system, and really take it in and really see what is going on there and how it's operating, then they can find the solutions that are appropriate to that situation.
My aspiration for people who take this kind of program, this kind of course, would be that they feel at the end of it more personally empowered to pursue their dream.
I feel very glad and very happy while people are here, and very excited. People are learning always. We are adult kids. I would love to spread the word permaculture throughout the world, and be sure what you are eating. And life is so short, but make it extreme out there.